FC. We're Injury FC. Injury FC. That's who we are. Wow. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Bayern Munich suffer a minor, actually, for me, it's a big one. I mean, almost 8 months, not 8 months, 8 weeks out, 6 weeks, Tanguy Kouassi suffering a thigh injury. You know, that actually annoys me because he's one of those players that you look forward to having on the bench and they can come on at any moment and prove themselves and have their qualities. But we're going to miss him, man. 6 weeks out, there's so much news to talk about. Apparently, Kylian Mbappe is trying to convince Lucas Hernandez to join PSG. Well, the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But man, Tanguy Kouassi out. Oh my goodness. Hopefully this is an injury FC. I'm serious. I was really happy with the Champions League campaign. Not a single player picked up an injury. No one, absolutely. Even Coman was fit the entire time. So I'm really happy we didn't pick up an injury. But now we're moving into injury FC again. Actually, he didn't pick it up with Bayern. He picked it up with France. So that's the real bad thing. The French national team are trying to kill our players since we're trying to take over the France. Okay, we're trying to take over the baguette country. But man, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy. How are you getting injured in training with the under... Nah, who tackled him? Who needs... Who tackled my boy? Man, I really wanted to see him play. Well, we're going to have to wait 6 weeks for that and even more. Probably 8 weeks, considering he's going to have to get to full rhythm and fitness again. And this would be a blow for him. I think this is his first semi-major injury because it's almost 2 months and I don't think he's gotten injured seriously before. So this is a little bit weird. It's a little bit annoying for him. And I'm sure he'll want to get back as soon as possible and be in the team. You want this type of player to never be injured though. Someone that sits on the bench. And a lot of people were telling me to make a backup 11. I will do that. But you need someone like a Tanguy Kouassi. Also, RB Leipzig signed Samacic. That's a player we wanted. We don't want him anymore. He's a crap player. We never wanted him. Seriously, I can't wait, though, for the next... The players are back in the cyber training thing, so we should start seeing the training pictures or training videos. I can't wait for that. The players, I hope no one tested positive, because I'm sure they tested everyone and did all these extensive things. And I guess, according to some idiots, Leon Goretzka would be positive for taking the roids to get big. Bayern are also looking at this Jayden Bennett's kid who's having trials at Bayern and Hoffenheim. So he's a 19-year-old winger. Is he good? I'm not exactly sure. Imagine he turns into the next Jadon Sancho. His name's Jayden Bennett. That's why I'm saying that. He's not particularly close to Sancho in anywhere. So the first team training will take place on Friday, right? That's coming out from Bayern's official account. I can't wait. I'm so tired of waiting. These players, I'm so tired of them having fun on vacation. Fonzie making videos after video. I'm tired. I want them in training. I want matches. I want action. So look, they're back in cyber training. I'm happy that no one tested positive. Absolutely no one tested positive, I don't think. Everyone's fit. Muller's back. And the players that were in international break will have a few days off and then they'll get back into the cyber training. So, man, I'm happy. I'm so happy. Alaba, Davies, back. Serge Gnabry, Leroy Sané. Well, Sané's not back yet. I mean, Bild had a story yesterday that Thiago wasn't in the Bayern Munich list to take the corona test. That's the dumbest headline ever. What? Is Thiago not supposed to not get a rest like Niklas Süle and... this guy is and Sané are? I mean, Bild are stupid. I absolutely can't understand what Bild are doing. Tottenham turned down the chance to sign Perisic this summer, this window, this week. I can't wait to watch Bayern. I can't wait. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing transfer videos. I'm tired of talking about transfers that are dead. I want to do match previews. I want to do match 11s. And I want to do... You know what? The best and most exciting thing about a season is that every single match preview, there's something different to say about each opponent. And not only that, there's something different to say about our team. I can't wait for that. I would like that. Lucas might get his chance. He's not in the... Well, he would get his chance at Darmstadt. He's not at Bayern. He's on loan. So hopefully he can play there. I mean, it's not like Tanguy Kouassi was going to start games. He wasn't going to do that. I think going into this next season, the starting 11 that I put out is probably going to start. I don't think Boateng would be in the team. I'm not sure. You never know for sure. I mean, I hope Tanguy Kouassi doesn't get injury prone, because that's what happens at Bayern. It happened with Coman, Gnabry to a certain extent. Gnabry isn't really injury prone. He's just knock prone, which means he picks up knocks that put him out of games. One game he's gone, then he's back, and then he's back to scoring. So hopefully we don't get that. No knock prone players out here. Hopefully no players end up picking up big injuries this season. I really hope this season is a big season, a healthy season for Lucas Hernandez, Niklas Süle, because these are two players that got injured simultaneously. Niklas got injured first and then Lucas. And at the time, they were both starting, I think. They started building a little partnership. I don't remember. Was it November that they both got injured? Well, it's crazy because November last year is literally almost this year. That's almost 1 year ago. So, yeah, I mean, Niklas Süle could be starting his first Bundesliga game in 10 days. We have a game in 10 days. Schalke. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the watch-alongs. I missed the watch-alongs. I missed the shouting and screaming after a goal. I miss that. I want that back. I don't care about transfers anymore. But I do care, to be fair. Bayern do need to do some transfer business. We have some bookkeeping that needs to be done. All right? We need to do something. We better sign a backup right back. Flick wants one, so we should sign one. If that isn't backing your manager, then I don't know what is. How many people are using the excuse, oh, we're in the Corona times, like Bayern would have ever signed anyone, despite not, we wouldn't have signed players regardless. Injuries are part of the Mia-san injury. Well, yeah, that is true. We do get a lot of injuries here at Bayern. And Kylian Mbappe, let's talk about him. Trying to convince Lucas Hernandez and who was the other guy he was trying to convince? Eduardo Camavinga, to join PSG, according to RMC Sport. Dummy. What is it? What's Lucas Hernandez gonna go? No, that's the dumbest thing ever. No, it won't happen. Kylian Mbappe. What, is Mbappe trying to be a PSG legend or something? Because I swear he's moving to Madrid next year, trying to convince these players to come join PSG when he's not even staying there next year. Madrid come in for him with a suitable offer. He's going. He's leaving that Farmers League. I'm serious. I'm serious, man. He's gone. Trying to convince Lucas Hernandez to join PSG. Are you dumb? It's funny because I guess maybe 4 months ago we made a video on PSG being extremely interested in Lucas Hernandez. And I said if they give you 80 million or 70 million, the money you paid for Lucas, I would sell him. I definitely would, because Lucas will be a very good player if he stays fit. He will be world class. But that's a lot of money, man. I mean, if they offered that much, I would have taken it, because when are you ever going to get that much money back? When are you ever going to just cancel out your investment? Yeah, and then you could just buy an Upamecano. I don't know. PSG are gonna it would have been fun, but I want Lucas to succeed so bad. But I also really I want him to not focus on the fact that he costed us. He's a record transfer. Just play very well every single game, and I hope he's useful. You know what I want? Look, next year people keep talking about, can we do it again? What's gonna stop us? Nothing really. Look, you're gonna have the motivation. If fans are back in the stadiums, because over time they'll slowly start filling it up, see different measures, see if they work, and then if fans are able to get back into the stadiums, and all 75,000 of them at the Allianz Arena, not 75,000, minus the away fans, if you can make that process a thing, so it looks like as time goes on, look, the Super Cup's going to have fans in it. Our players will have the motivation to play in front of fans and to win things in front of the fans, to win the Pokal again, to win the Champions League, the lovely, absolutely, the creme de la crop of the European Fußballer Gotha. So, look, the players are going to be motivated. I can't wait for this next season. There's so much excitement. Our French players have been recruiting Upa, and he wanted to come. You know what? Maybe that's why French players want to come to Bayern. When you have Lucas Hernandez, Benjamin Pavard, you have, who's there? I forgot the rest. Coman. You have a lot of French players. Even Sané really is half French. So you have so much French talent, French speakers, and it just so happens that they can communicate with all our German players because they all speak English. I don't know. Everyone in our squad speaks English. Does anyone notice that? I think it's a criterion. Every single one of our players has to speak English. I don't think anyone just noticed. I noticed that. James Rodriguez spoke English. I don't know. I think that's something Bayern require. A player to speak English, because you're going to have to be communicating with, to be fair, players or people, a lot of countries nowadays are just learning English as a, just, Sané's not French. Yes, go check his citizenship. He has a French citizenship and a German citizenship. He chose to play for the German national team. He was born in Germany, but he's half French. Talk about Sané's trash performance. What trash performance? That's his second start after 2 years. If you're going to talk about Sané not impressing for Germany, then that's probably the dumbest thing you could say. I don't know who thinks Sané had a bad game. If Sané had a bad game, I'm happy he had a bad game, because I wouldn't expect him to come out a year not starting a game and just become Lionel Messi. He's going to need time. And even when he was on the ball and when he did certain things, you could see why we bought him. The quality was there. So, and then, this is what I hate. People are going to say, oh my God, this manager's crap, but this player's crap. Even though they're playing under that same manager. At least I can say Timo Werner's crap, because I know he's crap. He's not a great footballer. But when you say Sané's crap, and then you also look at Germany's manager and their system, even Werner's going to be crap in that system. A lot crappier, I guess. Everyone's going to be crap under Joachim Low. He's going to bring that morale low. You can't say Sané was crap. Then I just smack you. Yeah, Sané was good. He does need to improve. I said it. I did say he needs to improve his work rate, because at Bayern, we're a high-pressing team. The same people that said, we don't want Messi to score 50 goals because he can't press. The same people that said that need to say that and save that energy for Sané, because I think he will frustrate us sometimes. Like, there'll be a ball and we'll be like, Sané, chase down, and he won't chase it. But he will excite us with his on-the-ball skills. And he does do one thing which annoys me. When he loses the ball, when something doesn't come off, you can see he's visibly frustrated. So I hope that's not a thing. Yeah, I noticed, even at City, that's something that he started working on. But watch his games against Liverpool in the Champions League. Every time he makes a pass or he was offside, he just gets so frustrated with himself. Maybe that's because he demands so much from himself, but it's something that you don't want at Bayern. Ian Robin would make a mistake and he would run back and make sure he mitigated their mistake. But leave a like on the video. Let's get to 40 likes. There's no reason we shouldn't have 40 likes. I think we should have 40 likes. I'm so excited. Today is a great day. Let me just tell you that. Today is a freaking great day. And I'm not lying. Germany will lose badly in Euros. That's joy to my face. It would bring me a lot of joy to see Germany lose games. So, all or nothing documentary with FC Bayern. It seems like these all or nothing. You know what? They made Spurs look like some Real Madrid. They made them look amazing. Yeah, I do think I would love to see that. I would absolutely love to see that. That would be funny though. The thing is, the language barrier would just be the big difference. Well, Mourinho speaking Portuguese every other. It's actually on my phone. I'm watching the All or Nothing document. It's actually very fun. It's interesting seeing how teams are, and this is why I'm starting to appreciate Bayern even more. It's just there's so much work behind the scenes. Like Harry Kane getting injured, you can see just the frustration after that. You can see, the Christmas period. I always thought, why do we have a winter break? I think it ruins Bundesliga clubs because they have to re-get themselves into a rhythm. That was not English at all. Re-get. They have to retain a certain rhythm that they had. I always thought the halftime, the winter break, was a little bit too much. It was maybe too long. Maybe 2 weeks. Maybe a week. But not 4 weeks. It's almost a month out, and then you have to come back, and then it takes you so long to get back into your rhythm, into form, because you look at the La Liga, they come back. Do they have a winter? I don't even think they have a break. They come back immediately and they start getting back into the rhythm of things. I always thought we needed that. I genuinely think we should get rid of the winter or make it extremely short. The players don't deserve all this. But then you saw the Christmas period, they were getting tired. And I think that's why you can see certain teams do so well. It's because, they start picking up themselves February time. That's why Real Madrid win the Champions League so well. They always get themselves ready physically, mentally for the Champions League. And I think the winter break hurts the Bundesliga because what if Leipzig's flying and then they get a whole 4 weeks where Bayern Munich can come back and gain a physical advantage, because we always come back physically stronger and better and ready and just more optimistic for the second half of the season. Anyone noticing that? I think the break is a little bit limiting to other teams because they don't have the physios we do. They don't have the facilities in, is it Doha or Qatar? Where do we go? I don't know. Dubai? Do we go to Dubai? I'm not exactly sure, but they don't have that. We're sponsored by Qatar Airways. I think Doha is in Qatar, so I do think we go to Doha. They don't have the facilities. They don't have the just teams we have. We have a host. We have tens of just people that work on our players' fitness and training and all these things. We have an amazing manager. So imagine the halftime break. I think it's damaging to the Bundesliga, not Bayern, just to the Bundesliga. It is damaging to Bayern in the sense that when we come back, we will look strong, and then that could keep us complacent for. Well, we always have a strong finish, anyways. But seriously, our pull-out game is amazing. That would literally be what we. God, why did I say that? But seriously, I do think the halftime. Does anyone else have that? Oh, you deserve all the subs you've been getting. Well, Alex, thank you so much for the big super chat there. I swear that's Danish. Denmark. Yeah, DK and then K. Is it Kroos? That's the Denmark. Thank you so much for the contribution. I really do appreciate it. I don't deserve all the subs I've been getting. Too much. Too much. Yeah. Kroos is older than Muller. The German national team are really annoying. Mourinho doesn't like nice players. He likes... Jose Mourinho is a very just controversial manager. He's not my cup of tea, but I can see why he succeeds just watching the documentary. He's up front. He tells players he's a terrorist to me, but a good terrorist. He doesn't... Well, technically, if someone doesn't like him, he's going to sell them. He's a good terrorist. He would hold them hostage and then release them. Look at Ndombele now. He's releasing Ndombele into the free world because he's a good terrorist. That's what Mourinho is. So, I don't know. Mourinho must have gotten bullied in school because you can tell he gets annoyed with bad performances too quickly. And I wouldn't want that at Bayern, but he's a very interesting figure. I wish we had more people like him in the sport. I actually wish we did. Who is Kouassi? Well, you're going to be asking, Kouassi in 2 years because, PSG fans are literally, this is disgraceful. They're making fun of the fact that a young center back that left them for a bigger club got injured. They're laughing at that, PSG, he's the same guy Tuchel went on and cried about in a press conference. Because look, this kid is one of the best up-and-coming center backs. He literally pushed guys like Thiago Silva and Marquinhos into different positions. He broke his way into the PSG first team. So this wasn't like some no-name we signed. We signed an 18-year-old that pretty much just established himself, scoring goals from corners already at such a young age. 2-3 goals for PSG or something like that. He's a real threat. Can play CDM center back. I think he's more of a Javi Martinez type of CDM where he's just big, so he's gonna be physical. He could probably be a lone DM by himself. I'm sure that's what PSG play with, a 4-3-3, right? With Neymar and Mbappe, and I don't know what PSG play. I actually don't care. But seriously, I think he could genuinely be, for me, one of the best center backs in the world if everything goes right. And getting injured is definitely a huge blow for them. Yeah, and PSG fans are going to keep crying, and that's great. We are Injury FC to make you guys clear. Well, we are. We're the injury. Can get Thiago back. Well, Thiago would be back, but he's not back yet in cyber training, nor are all the players that played for Germany. So, Niklas Süle, Leroy Sané, they're all getting a few days. I don't get it. Why? they didn't play well for Germany. Why are they getting rest? You didn't deserve a rest. Get out. Well, actually, no. Germany in general didn't play well. Oh, in Danish. Okay, so no, I need I need it to happen. I need these players back. Are they getting 1 day's worth of a rest? Because all the players they're all back. Goretzka's back with his steroid. As I don't know how people can be so stupid. Someone literally looks at a picture when Goretzka debuted for us, 2018, and then they look at a picture in 2020 of him obviously making sure he's flexed. Come on, he's literally. Alaba's pulling up his shirt to show his muscles because it's supposed to be a joke. They probably run jokes in their locker room. They probably say, "Hey, Leon, injections." They probably say those things in the locker room, and that's why he's milking it. He's trying to make sure he's clearly flexing with the Champions League trophy. But then you look at Goretzka. Just watch him in the side. He doesn't look that big. Watch him with Kimmich in the agility challenge that Bayern did. He doesn't look that big, but it happened in the same time span. So. People are so weird to me, man. It happened in the exact same time span. You know, he did. Why would Leon Goretzka was playing well before and after? The only difference now is he's just bigger. People are annoying me. Sané and Zula played well, but Loh should be sacked. Kovac, Germany's Kovac, very own Kovac. Is the title too short for some? Look, I have a little. I don't know. It feels really short for me, but I'm sure no one's gonna care. No one's gonna care. Loh should have been sacked after the World Cup. I mean, not even picking Sané was a really big disgrace. Why do Barcelona think they can get Thiago? Because they actually can. They can get Thiago back, but they won't. That's the real funny thing with Barca. Barcelona can get Thiago. They can. Why are they even looking at Wijnaldum? They're literally funding Wijnaldum or Thiago to Liverpool. Because if Wijnaldum leaves Liverpool, Liverpool get Thiago. That's how it will work. If Wijnaldum signs a new contract and stays at Liverpool, Thiago stays at Bayern, guaranteed. But Liverpool want to keep Wijnaldum. First of all, Liverpool is stupid for not. You just know this is Barcelona, man. Helping out Liverpool get Thiago. That's how dumb they are. It would be funny if Liverpool still managed to not pay 30 million plus for Thiago. Everyone can take Thiago, but he won't go to a team that exactly. But he would. It's his boyhood club. He's a fan of Barcelona. He's a Barcelona supporter. He sings Barca, Barca, Barca. He sings that when he wakes up, nightmare. Barca, Barca. He sings that in his dreams. So. Yeah, he is a Barcelona fan, and there haven't been any media outlets saying Thiago doesn't want to join Barcelona, because I think he'd probably be open to it, because it would be a new challenge, technically. People are acting like Barca's just flat out crap. I think they'll win La Liga next year, because they're more consistent than Real Madrid. Kovac doing well with Monaco? I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm sure he will. Some people are like, I want to watch Kovac with Monaco. I'm like, did you not watch him with Bayern? You want to watch him again? Well, 2 games and 1 draw and 1 loss. And guess what? His goal differential reminds me of Bayern. 2-2 draw, 2-1 win, or 1-0 win with a red card in there. That's Kovac for you. That's Nico Kovac for you. Yeah, good luck to him. I don't care if he succeeds or not. I'm sure he would anyways. Yeah, he's a good coach, but he's not a good manager. You can see. I mean, look, he was playing a completely different system at Frankfurt, so there's always that argument that what if we allowed him to play exactly how he should? I don't know. There's that Anfield hub, Thiago to Liverpool. No, I mean that's if Liverpool pay the money. I always said it. Thiago can go to Liverpool, but if Liverpool don't pay the money to get him this summer, then he's staying at Bayern and renewing his contract. That's what's gonna happen. I don't know. Get well soon. If Thiago stays, then who starts in our midfield? Thiago would start, and I guess Goretzka and Kimmich would stay at right back, because there's no way Pavard is gonna push Kimmich out into the midfield or push Goretzka. Well, the question it would be in that case, who's more important for us, Pavard or Goretzka? or Pavard or Thiago. And then if there's an injury to a midfielder, then Kimmich can go back in the midfield, and then it's even harder for the one guy to push someone out. So that's where we're at. I love this though. It's good problems for us. But people always think too much depth. Too much depth is bad in my opinion. Having 3 players per position. That's a little bit extreme. But having depth is still very important. I think you need to have depth. You need to have the squad to continue to pursue all your challenges. Bundesliga is going to be a cruise. Well, it wasn't a cruise this season. If we get it right back, then will Pavard be back up? I'm not sure. Yeah, well, he will be What the hell? Why am I watching a goat move and what? Yeah, hey, this is funny. I need it. That's funny. That's a funny video. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna tweet something funny. Serge Gnabry walking through North London and Mancunian defenses next season. My goodness, that's a big butt from a sheep, man. That's a big sheep. All right, let's copy link to tweet. Control V. Let's do video/1. That's a funny video. Do you know Leicester's right back? No, I don't. I don't know him as a person. Because we in Bayern, we have Thomas Müller. Why did he have to make that joke? Such a dead joke. Guys like him never get laughs but continue going. Pavard is a defensive right back. Dest is very offensive. It's a change of pace. I do agree with that. I think you know what? The thing is, at Bayern, what do you want? Do you want attacking or... I don't know. I don't know what you want. I don't know. Because on one hand, people are like, oh, you need defense. But most of the times, we want to be attacking. And we attack and defend from the front, right? The reason why I want a pacey right back with technical ability to drive forward is because guess where we win the ball? Most of the times. In the opponent's half. We win the ball from pressing them. And I love that system. I love that. I like that better than winning the ball on the edge of our own half. The thing is, Pavard defends more than Davies. Here's why. Well, not defends more, but he gets more people thrown at him. You know, he gets more attackers want to come on his side and run at him. You know why? Because he doesn't have the pace or just the attacking quality or the beautiful pass to punish them if he gets the ball back. So they just feel comfortable coming on his side. But when you come on Davies' side, a fullback is going to be more reluctant because they're like, if I lose the ball, I'm dead. He is burning me. My legs are burning. My thighs are gone. And that's just the difference. So when you have a Serginho Dest at the right-hand side, and teams know of his technical ability and attacking quality and dribbling and all these things, then you get to a situation where teams won't want to attack Serginho Dest, which would mean he would be looking the same defensively. The same with Kimmich. Do you see fullbacks bomb down on Kimmich's side? No, because they know if I lose the ball to this guy, he's going to blow my team out with a beautiful pass. He did it against Leipzig. With just a ball on the floor, in the air, bang, lasered to Lewandowski, who's through on goal and he scores. That's what you want as at a right back. With Pavard, I just feel like teams they don't respect his side too much, so they just attack him, and that's just. So you need a different solution. You need a right back that teams would not want to attack on his side because they know if I lose the ball, I'm dead. I'm dead. Not just because of pace, but just technical ability. Kimmich doesn't have pace, but teams don't want to attack Kimmich's side. If you lose the ball there, Kimmich is going to blow you out of the water with a beautiful pass. And that's just it. Leave a like on the video, by the way. I would love to see that. We need a right back. Yeah, I would love a right back like Davies. Like how Davies plays. Do you see Davies till he retires at Bayern? I don't think Davies will retire at Bayern. The reason I'm saying that, he'll leave at like 30 just because he wants to go try something new. I mean, Thiago stayed here for 8 years. and now he wants to leave to go try something. That's normal. So, we took Thiago from Barcelona for 27 million, and Thiago only over the last 4 years really been moving deep, but I don't know. I think that's where, I think Davies pretty much said he'd stay at Bayern as long as possible because he has a contract till 2025. He'll renew it in 2023 and go to 2028, and then he'll be here, and then he'll be 28. Davies will, I don't know, it depends. If we get a director of football that actually, I don't know, it depends. These things you can't predict. You can't predict these things. Put Goretzka at right back. No, no. Leon Goretzka wouldn't. You just need. That's what I mean. You need that fear factor as a right back. Who wants to? Teams. You know what? Teams don't attack Trent Alexander-Arnold's side as much as people think. Just because he's not actually good at defending. But when teams attack him and he gets the ball back, you're dead. Because he always makes this beautiful pass to Salah or Mane. So what you see a lot of the times is he has so much space. People are like, just close him down. That's because if you are out of position, he gets a little bit more space forward. So that's why teams always sit off Alexander-Arnold, give him space. Because you can't, if you go forward, he goes behind you and he gets in a better position for a cross. So it's just about mitigating the risk. Low is going to put him at right. But who's going to put who at right? Low, yeah, Joachim Low could do that. Age is just a number for Lewandowski. Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna. Are you over reliant on Lewandowski? He's 32. That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Because if we're over reliant on Lewandowski, have one of the best just strikers in the world. I want some more over reliance because he's absolutely getting better. He's improving his numbers as he gets older. So, but I see where you're coming from. But no one's over reliant on Lewandowski. If anything, Gnabry's goal output and assist output, and now you add it with Muller's assist output, is just you just need another. If you can put anyone else in there, and it would still like we had a game 6-0 Hoffenheim, and that was without Lewandowski. But damn, we broke Hoffenheim down. We absolutely broke them down. It was crazy. Does he answer questions? No, I don't. I mean, what do you think I look at when I'm looking at this? I'm clearly looking at something and reading it out loud. I'm not just making questions in my head. Just making these random things. What's Isco? Why is everyone talking about Isco? What did Isco do to you? Yeah, so to answer the question about whether or not, no, I think if Thiago stayed, we'd see Kimmich at right back. As much as people don't want to see it. Goretzka's absolutely quintessential to that midfield. Did you see the energy? See, these dummies, man. These YouTube Guardiolas and these Twitter and Instagram Guardiolas. These tactically inept, I don't know. These managers that think they're absolutely the best in the world when it comes to social media. I'm telling you, some people are literally saying a midfield of that. How can you sit down and be like, we won the Champions League, the DFB Pokal. We won everything. We won every single game in the Champions League. But Alaba's unreliable. It's like trying to find a problem when there is no problem. Who's the best manager? Hansi Flick. Would it be better for Bayern for the Bundesliga or maybe for Bayern if they end up third in the BO and win the CO? No, I want to win everything. If we can't win if we win the CO, I want to win the Bundesliga. I want to win the I want to win the Super Cup as well as the Champions League. I want to win the Club World Cup. I want to win the DFL Super. No, there is no givens here. You don't give anyone anything. If Dortmund want to win the Bundesliga, they should have taken their chance with Niko Kovac when they were 9 points clear. We need an attacking midfielder. I'm the director of football. You know what? I'd get Jabozle overnight. Dominic, Bayern? Yes. Come to Bayern. He's Hungarian. I don't know the accent. Come to Bayern. Wheels comes to Bayern. Okay, cool. How much? How much are we talking? Oh, you're talking about my transfer fee? Well, you have to talk to Salzburg. I want your player, 25 million. I just mailed it to you. I just PayPal'd you 25 million.
Here's what I found on the web.
Okay, 25 million. Okay, cool. Dominic, you're joining us. What's your you want 300K? No, you'll take you take 50K a week for the time being. Bayern will play Tolisso, Goretzka's Muller's backup. That's dumb. I don't want Goretzka anywhere near. I love him at the deep line play. Goretzka's very tidy in possession. He's very normal. I don't know if anyone understands what I mean by that. He doesn't complicate things. When you see Thiago, you see him make turns and magical things, and you just he does that. He's pressure alleviating. Pressure alleviating doesn't mean you lose the ball least. No, it means when pressure's coming, you elevate it and you progress the ball and you take opponents out of the game. That's something Thiago's really good at, right? I wouldn't say Kimmich is that guy yet, but what you get with Goretzka is he won't make these incredible. Well, he does. He's very good on the ball, but he just makes these one-touch passes, moves, and then he can dislocate or disorganize opposition press just by his movement. And that's something that's beautiful to watch. We don't need Jabozle, we have fine. We don't need Messi, we have Neuer. That's that type of logic. Thank you so much for congratulations on 4K. But leave a like on the video. I'd love us to get to 40 likes. It has to be 40. Will Nubo get playing time next? No, he won't. He won't get playing time. I wish he did. I wish he would, but he won't. He won't get play time. Unless, that's the thing. You can't rotate your keeper too much. Lucas Torreira in place of Thiago. Might as well just buy me my left foot, which is useless. Torreira. He wants to go to Italy. He's a good player. No, he's not. He's not a good player, but you know what I mean. He's not a good player in a possession team. He plays well in Italy because it's slow. You don't need to be good on the ball to play well in Italy. Well, you do, but not that way. Not as you'd have to be at Bayern. You can't. We play a very physical game, which you would play well in. Will there be a Club World Cup? I want Bayern to win 6 titles. UCL. Yes, there will be a Club World Cup. I believe it's in December, right? Well, this is the most exciting thing about this next season. So we're starting the season pretty much what? Is it 2 months late? Well, a month and a month in. So all the things are going to be squeezed in. So there are more games, which means less waiting. I love it. And less rest or players. We get to see them more often, but for them it's going to be harder to adapt. But to be honest, this could be good for Bayern. We have a lot of physical players that have a lot of energy. We could really improve our stamina in FIFA because they don't think we have good stamina. They don't think we do. They don't think we do. Build say Thiago is lying. Well, Thiago didn't lie. He said, I didn't tell anyone in the media that I'm leaving. He didn't say Build are lying because they twisted his words just to say he was lying. Because he's not. Thiago didn't tell anyone anything. Since Hansi had to take the squad in the middle of the season, do you think we will see new... No, we won't see new tactics this season. It won't happen. If we see new tactics this season, we need a sack flick. You just won the Champions League and you're changing your tactics. Pep Guardiola. He's injured, out for 6 weeks. That's what's happening with Tanguy Kouassi. I mean, if you go to the beginning of the show, you'd probably see it. But I guess you can't since it's so long. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching this and being here today. I appreciate you. We drew Liverpool at Anfield under Kovac. Well, that most useless draw in history because we lost 3-1 at home. I got smacked in the face, but I feel good. That's pretty much what that is. I lost my arm, but I feel that's kind of how I feel about that. Ooh, man, I need to bring the BayernNow funny tweets back. I'm slacking on Twitter. I'm slacking. We ate you in Munich. No, you couldn't eat. I mean, unless you're cannibalist, then I don't like that. I don't promote cannibalism. Liverpool didn't eat us at the Allianz Arena. In fact, it's not even a restaurant. There are restaurants in the Allianz. There are places you can get food, but we are not. We don't promote cannibalism on this channel. We don't think it's healthy, and you shouldn't be saying it. But yeah, thank you. When did you start to support Bayern? I'm not British. I'm not. Why does everyone think? Oh, it's because I watch all these British YouTubers and their way of speaking. Who do you expect me to? I don't know. It's just how I am. One day I'll have a Canadian accent because I watched a Jordan Peterson book or, read his book or audiobook, and then I'll have a Canadian accent all of a sudden. And then the next day I'll have a Swedish one because I watched too much PewDiePie. And then the next day I'll have I'm just like that. I'm versatile. I don't have a specific way of speaking style. I don't speak the same way I do here with my friends. I speak in a completely different manner. It's just, I'm versatile. I'm versatile. I speak more than one language. I speak Spanish, not perfectly, but I'm getting back into the rhythm of learning Spanish fluently. I could probably learn it in less than 3 months, but it's just gonna take a lot of energy watching shows in Spanish. There was a point where I wanted to learn French. Well, I can read good French, but I'm forgetting more. So I need to learn Spanish, get back into it, learn French, and then I can find. So that's why I can't look like I can, because I speak more than one language, right? I can't have a specific way. You get what I mean. You get what I mean. Do sound like PewDiePie? No, that don't sound like PewDiePie. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia-san me. Oh, is that a bad thing? PewDiePie has 100 million. Lend me some subs, Pewds. All right. Mia-san Mia in peace.